Hi, I'm David. This is my 1990 Buick Reatta, and I have a problem here with the power door lock switch. It wasn't working. Passenger side was, but this wasn't. So I finally had some time and we got to the bottom of it. So this video is gonna save you a lot of time and hours. So anyway, the first thing you do is obviously check the fuse panel, okay, right over here, because the last thing you want to do is spend a couple hours pulling everything apart only to find out that it's a fuse. So anyway, I verified the fuses were good. Next thing, I took the power door lock switch off. It's only got two screws, one in here and one here, and it pulls off. This is a spare one I've got. So I know the fuses are good. It has 3 wires going to it. It'll have an orange, a black, and a blue. I already know that the orange is supposed to be powered or hot all the time. I checked it with my test light. It didn't have power. So then the next thing I did, because I want to confirm that the solenoid's working, I took my jumper lead. This goes to power on the battery, and this, if you can see that, it has a really sharp little pin inside, and it's just great for mechanics. Use it for testing bad wires, intermittent opens, okay, and the other end goes to here. So anyway, I jumped it and I had power and everything's working, so I know everything in the door is fine now, okay? The fuse is fine. The other part that I've done lots of these over the years that will go, it's a trouble spot. If you can see where I'm pointing with this white pointer, it's the loom that carries all the wires in it that go from the door to the inside. All the wires for the all the power windows and door locks, everything in here runs that way. And I can tell you right now, a lot of times you'll find that with the opening and closing, a wire will break. I verified that everything was fine in there. So now I had to pull the carpet apart, and I knew I'm looking for an orange wire. So I found the orange wire. I powered it up, put hot power to it, and the door lock worked. Great. So I'm fine from here to there. So now I had to see which way the wires were going. They're going this way. So I had to pull all the carpet up, and I kept going along until right up to here. When I jumped it, everything would work again. So at that point, I still had the seat in there, so I pulled on the wire and it came off, okay? So I took the seat out. I took this plastic loom cover off that protects, I don't know, there's probably a good 20 wires in there. And I traced it to this multiple connection here, okay? And actually, there's 3 wires that are broke. The one that goes to my powers up my door lock switch, and 2 other ones were just barely hanging on. And do yourself a favor, don't be gentle. Give it a good yank. You want to see them break. If they're going to break, now's when you want them to break. So my job for tomorrow now will be just to disassemble this and solder these and shrink wrap them all back together. But before I do that, I will grab each one of these 20-odd wires and give it a good yank and inspect it. Do yourself a favor, okay? Because this is a lot of labor to go through to get to this point. But I probably have 4 hours in here already, and this little video I think is going to save a lot of people a lot of time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to have some other videos on repairs and tips. Subscribe to my channel and happy motoring.